What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Banana fever swept the globe after Taiwanese drag artist Nymphia Wind, known for incorporating the fruit into her drag, was crowned the winner of the world's biggest drag competition. Our reporter Reese Ayers joined Nymphia's friends and drag family in Taipei to watch her make herstory.
An explosion of yellow, and tears and screams of joy and pride as Nymphia Wind is crowned the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16, an incredibly popular, award-winning reality show, becoming the first queen of East Asian descent to do so.
Oh my God! Nymphia Wind, the glory of Taiwan, won RuPaul's Drag Race. I am beyond thrilled about the result.
I'm just very, very proud. Very, very proud.
看到的时候就看到哭了，然后为她很高兴，就是因为她真的很想要赢。
Nymphia, known as Liu Cao out of drag, celebrated her iconic win in New York City. But back in Taipei, the local drag community arranged a watch party for the grand finale. Among this crowd of LGBTQ+ people and allies at this viewing party are Nymphia's friends, family and fans, many of whom have been following her journey since the very beginning, including Hannah Monina, Nymphia's own drag daughter, who was overwhelmed by the result, saying it will help raise Taiwan's profile.
因为知名度就是一个很好的敲门砖，就是有人看到这件事情，就会更想了解我们，然后就会更会知道我们这个文化的多元性是什么。
But more than just a win for Taiwan, Nymphia's success also spotlights the wider Asian community.
Growing up, we see all this white as model, like the image, the perfect thing, and I was like, oh, I'm not worthy. And then seeing like she can do it, then I was like, yes, hope.
It's so overwhelming having someone that looks like me win Drag Race.
Nymphia cut her teeth at Café de Leader, in the heart of Taipei's Ximending Entertainment District, where many of Taiwan's performers get their start. The bar's owner, Alvin Chang, has long been involved in the scene, providing Nymphia with a stage when she started performing back in 2018. He has personally experienced the transformative power of drag.
I was like a CC girl, CC boy when I was a kid, and I always be bullied. But after I found drag, I feel power, I feel confident, and so much fun.
An art form rooted in protest, drag performers have long been torchbearers for LGBTQ+ issues and movements. And it's a culture that Taipei-based performer and event organizer Bouncy Babs hopes to protect.
For me, it's really important to create spaces, especially for young queer artists like drag artists, to have a space where they can just come and showcase their beauty, their talent, their art.
Nymphia is known for incorporating traditional Taiwanese culture and aesthetics into her costumes and performances. And now that she's becoming one of the most recognizable Taiwanese faces on the planet, she'll come to represent not only drag, but also the country she proudly calls home. Joseph Wu and Reese Ayers in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwanese-American undergrad Tiffany Chang is Miss Asia USA 2024. She was recently back in Taiwan, where she caught up with reporter Leslie Liao.
When TaiwanPlus spoke to Tiffany Chang last year, she held the title of Miss Taiwanese American 2022. Since then, she's ascended to the throne of Miss Asia USA 2024, the first person to win the title representing Taiwan.
Throughout my journey of being Miss Taiwanese American 2022, I was always, within the Taiwanese American community, and I really enjoyed all the projects I got to work with. So I really wanted to participate in Miss Asia USA to really bring Taiwan's name in the mainstream.
And part of that mission included teaching the other 50 Miss Asia USA contestants about the country.
A lot of delegates there, they didn't really know Taiwan, Taiwan in general. And so being able to tell them about, our food, our culture, our heritage was a really memorable experience.
Being a pageant queen isn't just about glitz, glamour, and evening dresses. It's more about responsibility and representation. Now wearing a bigger crown, the scope of her work becomes much greater.
So I'm now not just the ambassador for Taiwanese American community, but as for the Asian American community as a whole, celebrating, the diverse Asian cultures. For example, for Lunar New Year, I was in the Tet, Vietnamese festivals.
Tiffany already knows a thing or two about responsibility. She's a double major at Stanford University, a research assistant at the school, and she founded her own nonprofit, Mad Hatter Knits.
Mad Hatter Knits is a nonprofit organization dedicated to supplying knit hats to premature babies in the neonatal intensive care unit and empowering pregnant women.
Tiffany is focused and grounded, staunchly dedicated to becoming a role model beyond her Miss Asia title. At university, she's studying engineering, a field dominated by men.
Women in STEM, it's a very male-dominated area, and so I just also wanted to inspire, some other young girls out there that, they can pursue STEM or fields that may not necessarily be the most welcoming.
Tiffany already has 2 crowns to her name. At just 20 years old, she's accomplished a lot already, but her story is only just beginning. With so many possibilities ahead of her, it's safe to say the world can come to expect great things from Tiffany Chang.
James Lin and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
The Taiwan peony is an orchid endemic to the country but popular around the world. It's now rarely found in Taiwan's mountains. As Rick Lauert reports, scientists here are struggling to reintroduce the species back into its natural habitat.
For scientist Rebecca Xu, this is the most dangerous but exciting part of the job. She's climbing to the top of a primeval forest in Taiwan's central mountain range, looking for the Taiwan peony, a colourful native orchid now rarely seen in the wild. Spotting the flower is an indication for Xu that this forest is healthy, despite the environmental challenges it faces.
就很喜悦啊，对，如果对啊，像我第一次2014年来这边哇，看到的时候真的是无法形容，对，到现在还可以知道还可以感觉那种喜悦，对，很兴奋，对，然后它就是充满生命力啦。
The flower can thrive in wet and cool climates like that of Taiwan's mountains, but its beauty has put it at risk of disappearing. Forests like this were once dotted with the delicate white and pink petals of the Taiwan peony. Soon after it was identified in the early 20th century, it became popular with florists and botanists worldwide. The flower was harvested from Taiwan's hills in great quantities and shipped abroad. It is renowned in Europe for its ornamental value, and environmental laws here now forbid people from taking the peony from the mountains. But the orchid is facing a new challenge, a rapidly changing climate.
Taiwan, in a relatively small area, combines a lot of biodiversity, which means that a relatively small-scale climate-induced disasters, like a prolonged drought or forest fire, can destroy a very delicate pattern, a system. And that's very difficult to recover.
To better understand the changes that Xu suspects are behind the decreasing number of flowers, she's installed this weather station in the forest branches.
我们是一个旁观者，就是我们是负责，我觉得我们科学家是负责做翻译，就是因为大自然它也不会说话嘛，就是我们是观察，然后把它翻译，然后把它传达出去。
The Taiwan peony blooms for just a few days before its petals fall to the forest floor. It's a fleeting beauty that reflects the fragility of this woodland. Xu is facing an uphill battle to maintain this ecosystem's delicate balance. But she believes that if people understand and appreciate the intricacies of these natural surroundings, they will join her in the fight to save them. Luffy Li, Leon Lien, Peachy Zhuang and Rick Lauert in Yilan County for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Before we go, take a look at this rice paddy art of the sea goddess Matsu in central Taiwan's Miaoli. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.